This is your WBZH Daily News Roundup for the Buzz of the North, 9:10 a.m. in Hayward.
For WBZH and WHSM News, I'm Maddie Schaefer. The well-known Hayward Supper Club Trailways on 27 celebrated 75 years of business over the weekend. The Supper Club was originally built in 1950 by owners Herb and Irene Schwark and has been passed on to 4 other owners since then. Continuing the iconic tradition started in 1981 of Friday Fish Fry, the Supper Club is now owned by John and Tana DeYoung. Tana and John first visited the Supper Club as customers when they moved to Hayward in 2021, and soon after bought the restaurant in December of 2022. Tana says that they have not changed much with the restaurant, giving it the same nostalgic feel that it did 75 years ago.
It's just iconic because of our location, and we have Friday Fish Fry, all you can eat still. And we have customers that come in that have been coming in here since they've been born.
Tana says that she is looking forward to continuing to keep the Supper Club growing and remain a staple location in the community.
People want to come to the community, come to our place for the food and friendship, and we have a lot of people that have become very good friends from meeting here throughout the years.
Trailways on 27 had a ribbon-cutting ceremony last Friday and hosted a celebration on Saturday with food and drink specials. Trailways on 27 is open at 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday and open until 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday, with happy hour from 4 to 5 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Governor Evers has signed 2 bipartisan bills to bolster Wisconsin emergency medical services. The bills include provisions that relieve the financial barriers for individuals seeking training, licensure, and careers in the EMS area, as well as relieving financial burden for local governments and EMS providers by increasing the Medicaid reimbursement rate for calls when a patient is not transported to a care facility. The Army Corps of Engineers has signed off on federal permits for a portion of the Enbridge Line 5 pipeline, reports the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. The project also needs permits from state regulators. Those permits were issued but subject to a lengthy contested case hearing, which wrapped up earlier this month. According to the Wisconsin DNR, during the 2025 bear season, Wisconsinites killed 3,724 bears this fall during the 35-day season. The bear harvest this year was slightly below the overall harvest target of 4,075, but was still around the 5-year average of about 3,800 bears annually. There were more than 13,000 bear hunting licenses awarded to hunters through the license lottery system for the season, which ran from September 3rd to October 7th. For Black Bear Management Zone A, which includes northern Wisconsin counties, there was a 69% hunter success rate, and it was the highest rate for each zone in Wisconsin. Statewide, hunter success was about 28%, slightly less than the 5-year average hunter success rate of 32%. Hunters provide critical data from every harvested bear, which is the backbone of population monitoring efforts and ensures a healthy and sustainable bear population into the future. Bear hunter license fees also supply key funding for bear management, research, and outreach activities. Sawyer County is hosting a food drive for the next 2 weeks. Items that are needed most include breakfast cereal, pancake mix and syrup, peanut butter and jelly, canned goods, pasta, soups, rice, and other shelf-stable essentials. The drop-off location is located at the Sawyer County Courthouse at the Main Street entrance in Hayward. It ends November 14th. The Northwoods Humane Society is looking for donations of bleach to continue to keep the shelter clean and healthy for animals in their care. The Humane Society says that bleach is essential to sanitizing the kennels, keeping the floors and toys clean, and washing bedding every day. Donations can be dropped off at the shelter from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday, or shipped directly to the shelter through Amazon or Walmart. The construction at the County Road CC Bridge that goes over the Chippewa flowage has been finished. In conjunction with the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, The more than $600,000 project started September 8th, replacing the bridge deck, making abutment repairs, replacing approach pavement, placing riprap, and replacing guardrail. The bridge is now open to the public. While federal judges have ruled that food share should continue to be funded during the shutdown, the Lakota Tribal Governing Board is making efforts to support those affected by the cutoff of the food share benefits. They are working on establishing a community food shelf, community dinners, and securing traditional foods such as venison, wild rice, and maple syrup. Other area food banks are the Hayward Community Food Shelf, the Northwoods Community Pantry, and Ruby's Pantry. For WBZH and WHSM News, I'm Maddie Schaefer.
The Bucks in Indy. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with Sports. NBA, the Bucks take on their rival, the Pacers, in Indiana tonight. It's the first time Bucks center Miles Turner will face his former team.
The next time we see you, we'll be in Indiana. Going to go there.
At this point, anything I say will and can be used against me in a court of law. So I'm just looking forward to coming back to a place that I've been for 10 years.
College hoops, the Badgers at home against Campbell University. Last week we told you that forward Elijah Gray, a transfer from Temple, was dropped from the Wisconsin men's team. ESPN reporting now Gray may be involved in that investigation regarding gambling by both college and NBA players. NFL, the Packers lose to the Panthers 16-13, and they may have lost tight end Tucker Kraft to a season-ending knee injury.
Is Tucker's injury serious?
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
How do you overcome him?
It's going to be tough. It is what it, but it's football, and the other guys are going to have to step up.
That's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur with Sports on Mike Clemens.
It's going to be sunny and breezy today, and that wind will mean elevated grassland fire danger issues, so just keep that in mind. Our high right around 52 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, 30. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, not as windy, with a high in the low to mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your WBZH Daily News Roundup from Civic Media. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts. Find more news at buzzofthenorth.com.